Didn't they already know about smuggling though?
They have money rings around them.
This is to catch a smuggler.
That's
Didn't?
what this is.
Well, I know, but isn't there another show that was on about the border?
Yeah, that was the other show I was watching, a contraband.
No.
I found out this one had new episodes
They
too.
have serial numbers on them, all the markings. They don't feel like a bill, but visually they look very good.
This is probably the best we've seen. The color for the $10 bill.
Listen, my brown pair have been my go-to, but ever since I got these
Same
deals
exact
in,
dimensions of actual U.S. currency. This looks good too. Here's a real 5 and the counterfeit 5.
Really good. An innocent person could get a hold of this. It could be used at a grocery store, and you could be given 20s as change, and they're not even real.
These are full 16 stacks and full 160. Are those full 160s?
16s. Yeah, one.
16, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all 16?
That's 16s, yes.
Come on. Now we gotta go and deal with the tablet.
$62,880 worth of counterfeit money. So the easiest way to make money is to make it
For
yourself.
yourself.
Just make it yourself. And apparently that's what they're doing. This isn't something we see every day. What it'll do is it'll be seized by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, and then it'll be turned over.
Can you share it, honey?
For them to conduct any type of investigation that they need to do.
We're almost ready to get outside, guys. Sorry this is taking so long.
This is their area of expertise. Just about anything you can imagine would be smuggled, and this proves it. This is a good day. Hola, ¿cómo están?
All right.
Share.
Thank you, honey. I just give up on the live now that I'm dropping everything. Oh, great. This is already broken. Okay, here we go. Now let's go water the blueberry patch. Doing... Woo! Sugar Daddy Durs is the first. The first to have a like dispersed. Look how fucking dark it is already. We are going to need the motherfucking flashlight. But it's also cold. So we've got that going rather than, you know, sweating our nuts off out here. And it is officially my weekend. Yes. It's going to be fantastic, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to be heading out to Southeast Island. On the way out to Portland, actually. Get some shit done. Hey, Big Irish. We're doing all right. Recent events have kind of put a damper on the emotional side of things. Of course, you probably know what those events are. If you're too much of a coward to face somebody who has a different opinion than you with words, and you're willing to draw a gun to gun them down over their opinions, you really deserve to be out amongst the populace. Because it's not worth killing people over. That's just my take on that. To the idiot who's apparently still at large, I hope karma finds you and deals unto you what you have coming. Hey, yeah. Is that There it is. Didn't quite feel like it was right. Turns out that the nozzle is misplaced. Oh, excuse me. So we are outside, yet again, watering because nature has decided not to grace us with the presence of rain, just a bunch. Yeah. And even his critics here in Portland, they generally did not have anything nasty to say, at least on the news article that I read. As a matter of fact, people were stating that Charlie legitimately cared for students on the campuses where he went and did his debates at, because he was debating on college campuses. One of the people that he was primarily butting heads with was actually in tears over the fact that his kids will no longer have a father. I mean, come on, man. Hi, Citra. Oh, God, they have the CapCut symbol. If you work for CapCut, Citra, tell them to make their shit free. They have a lot of good shit, but there is no way I'm paying that much money a month to utilize that app. Ooh. No. Goobert's Potato, how's it going? So you can see we're out by the blueberry patch, just doing our shit. And then tonight we're going to be going inside, setting up the squat bar, and we are going to be attempting at least 8 squats for the first set. Attempting being the operative word here. I tried my damnedest to make sure that my feet weren't sore, make sure that my legs didn't hurt by the time I got home. I only walked 12 miles today. Only. I don't know how tonight's gonna go. No! Oh God, it's Alf. So I still gotta pay an arm and a leg to use all of the goodies on that freaking app. Damn. At least I can make general videos using CapCut. You know, it's not the best without paying for it, but it can still be done. You just gotta get creative. How's it going, E? How do you want me to pronounce your name? EJW? I don't speak that. Oh God, Alf. By the way, for those who don't know, Alf is on here to harass me, and my wife approves. So it's gonna get weird. It is going to get inappropriately weird. Not gonna lie. You're gonna have to get used to it, all you newcomers. Oh geez. Oh God. I do not love it. It is hysterical, but I do not love it. It brings in the folks. We'll put it that way. Alright. The hell? Nobody research BFR cereal. Whatever you do, don't do it. Have we learned nothing? Nothing from dealing with Alf. Just don't research random shit on the internet anymore. If someone tells you to look it up, don't. Am coming? Citra, maybe do that while you're not on the live. That would be most appreciated. Gosh darn it, Alf. See what you did, Citra? Just see what you did? Now you got him going. Oh, I wouldn't do that. It's because I don't pay for CapCut. Well, you can try. It'll be a little bit difficult. Why would I pay for that when I could just go and use TikTok? The poor man's editing app. Oh, that's right, because TikTok goes and, you know, takes down all your content if they don't agree with what you say. That's low even for them, don't you think? It's kind of why I'm on YouTube now. All right. You're behind the wrong person. Vince has got some weird ass, yeah. Alf, I think you and Vince need to get well acquainted with each other. It sounds like something that is right up your alley, my guy. Oh, God. Terrible. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this. The ground's still wet around some of these bushes. Isn't that... I have no idea. But he's stalking the wrong person. Because I did look over my shoulder. And you know what I saw? More berry bushes. Look at the ground's still wet over here. We're just going to give it a quick spritz down. Not too much. We don't want to overdo it. Stress out the plants more than they already are. It's mostly the ones that are out on the edge here. Speaking of edge, I got that poem done, Alf. But we're going to be sharing it differently today than we usually do. So buckle up, buddy. Yeah, he had kids. Honest to God, the fact that it is the left going around and trying to, or straight up assassinating people after they claimed that they were a group of tolerance and peace is by far one of the most vile realizations that one can have. It's like you can't be a Democrat and be a legit good person. You gotta be either a centrist or lean toward conservative, because this is ridiculous. I need to get a list compiled to see whether the claims are true, but it seems the majority of the assassinations within the history of our country have been carried out by Democrats. Yes, the crabs poem, Alf. You suggested it, and thus it has been crafted, created. It is ready to go right now. And I think the way that I put it together works a hell of a lot better than if I just sit there trying to recite the damn thing. But you'll see. I have tried Nilla wafers. They're not my favorite. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get up into the green. Forward! Look at how good that is. Oh. That was last weekend's project, was getting the majority of the green that doesn't belong here out of here, and we did a pretty damn good job. Not gonna lie. Look how wet that ground is. Just a quick spritz down, and I think we're good. We're gonna sit there and just try to saturate the ground, because that is no longer required. That depends on, well, I haven't tried it in whiskey, but I imagine Nilla wafers in cinnamon whiskey would be bomb diggity. Fortunately, or rather, I mean, depending on how you are, unfortunately, I decided to quit drinking a while ago. Me and alcohol do not make good bedfellows. You know what I mean? I do not make a happy drunk, so I took up exercising instead, and I think it's done wonders for my head. Fewer hurtful words said, less dread spread. Focusing on poetry instead. Ha! There you go. Boom, freestyling it right on camera. Motherfucker, I'm not gonna get all the way back there until I go around. Alright, let's go back over here. Like, this ground's already freaking wet. Makes my job so much easier. This will be done in no time. when the ground is wet, it gives you the opportunity to kind of just hit the spot. It'll saturate quickly. It's kind of like when you have an already wet sponge that's not quite completely saturated and just hit it with a dollop of water and it becomes engorged. Yeah. Just like that. Now, if you're wondering how we keep the weeds down here, it is a combination of pulling weeds and using a typical circular or oval scraper. A hoe will do nicely, but it will not be as effective, just due to the fact that you can't rake forwards. When it comes to using a hoe for such work, it's more or less just raking backwards to get the job done. All right. Now, those guys with the big stick that jump over really high limbo bars. I have. Isn't that pole vaulting? I think that's pole vaulting. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that an Olympic sport? Should be. I'm pretty sure it is. Should be how firefighters get into second-story windows. All right, Paul. Give it a whirl. If you don't make it, we will fund your kids' education. Don't worry about it. Trust me, you do not want me unmedicated. I don't know. Wait a minute. Aren't you unmedicated while you're doing the ROTC? You can't be that bad if you could be unmedicated around children. They're kids. They're like 6 times worse than adults when it comes to doing stupid stuff. And adults do really stupid stuff. Trust me, I work with the populace. I mean, the level of stupid with some people is so astounding. Sitting there, leaning forward, talking to the customer. Okay, here's what I want you to do. You're already in the hazardous waste lane. You have sharps. What I want you to do is drive forward until you get to the hazardous waste facility. Once there, remain in your vehicle. They will take the container from you and give you a new one. It'll be swell, okay? This person drives like 6 feet, looks over at a sign that is meant for the lane next to them, adjacent to their position, that says, public turn left, and this son of a bitch turns left. So I had to go and chase a customer down. Well, I know that, but clearly unmedicated DERS is just fine. Just you prefer to be medicated, which is also, so long as, you're cool about it. And the problem is when you get guys like me who are complete and utter assholes when they get drunk. Yeah, no. Me and alcohol, not a good combination. So, know your limits, and alcohol is definitely something that I cannot handle. I quit drinking a while ago, started doing exercises. I've been working on doing basic push-ups. Mostly it started with push-ups. Curls. I did around the worlds for a while. But now we have advanced my workout routine to include deadlifts, not very heavy ones, in order to get the bar up so that I can do squats at home. Just 105 pounds. Nothing too serious yet. However, once we increase the weight, I will have to take it outside because our floors are not meant for that kind of weight. All right. We're almost done here, guys. Now our live stream is set up so that children are not supposed to get on here. Okay? Generally speaking, there are adult themes that tend to crop up on here. Specifically due to Alf and his shenanigans. I tell people all the time, you're a child, like, you probably should not be here. And if you're gonna still be here, go and inform your parents that you're talking to random strangers online so that they can tell you not to be here. Because I do believe, like, to be honest, adults should not be talking to kids that they don't know online. Kids should not be talking to adults that they don't know online. I was raised on this belief of stranger danger. Stranger danger. Anybody remember that shit? They teach you not to talk to random people you meet, not to get into cars you don't know. Now we have Uber, which that's about as stranger as you can get. Just all sorts of stuff. People can try to call you that you don't know on Messenger. Like, if it wasn't acceptable back when I was a kid, why is it going to be acceptable now as an adult? Just, holy cow. Alright. Guess what, folks? We're done. Pluck out of here. I gotta go to sleep because my sleep schedule has been absolute crap done. Alright. Have a good night. Make sure you'll return later. Maybe not tonight because you are trying to sleep, but let's get inside, get the weight set up, probably do a couple of practice to get my legs ready to go, do some stretches. See what time is it? It is 8:08. Alright. I've been keeping regular track of my weight. I'm hovering between 258 and 260. I was originally 340, so we are down about 80 pounds. So that's some good shit right there. Took me 3 years, but 80 pounds is 80 pounds. Okay. Ooh. You didn't see anything. Oh my God, Oliver, get away from the door. No. Alright, we are back inside. Stop, Oliver. Oliver, there's no reason for that. Okay. Alright. Now, we gotta do the proper stretches. Okay? Proper stretches. For fuck's sake. No! No! No. I'm being harassed. Go down like this. Stretch out those ligaments. No! Stop it! Hey, Char! Hey, Char! My dog's harassing me. I want to speak to the manager. Where is she? Get these shoes on. Get away if you don't want to get accidentally kicked in the face. Jesus. He literally was like right behind my foot. I'm like, BAP! What? Come on. My balance is shit tonight. Absolute shit. All right, there we go. Oh, strike a pose. Gotta push that leg forward when you do that. Now we come over here. Stretch that. Welcome to my little hillbilly outpost here in the middle of town. Our living room is as wide as most people's hallways, but it is a house that we can afford. So, no complaints. Kids, get up on out of here. Go on. Get. Duchess, go. All right, I'm gonna wait for my wife to get through because I don't want to trip her with this. Oh, right. I was gonna go play. Oliver, get off of my heel. None of this has to be this difficult, though. Oh, wait, that's Duchess. Duchess, get off of my heels. It's really weird. Hold on. Yeah, no, the conversation really did die right there. What the fuck? All right. It's rather embarrassing. Hey, how's it going? Oliver, no. Oliver, I said no! Now, you keep getting in the way, you're going to get hurt. And it's not going to be intentional. So fucking knock it off. All right. First 45 is on. Hey, Dana Lowe. Well, you're here now. That's what counts. Oh, come on. All right. Come on. God, it's a mess in here. All right, everybody go. Hey, go on. Cats, go. Jasper, go. Stop trying to go near the bar. Yes, we are. We're see about doing some squats. I think it feels like it weighs less. My body's just like, are you sure about this? All right. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, fuck. That sucks. Whew. Hopefully I went low enough. Whew. 5 more reps? Yeah, no. We don't push it here because I can't drop it on the floor. If I could drop it on the floor, it'd be fine. All right. No, Duchess! Get the fuck away from there. Now. Whew. You're not going to be waiting by the door. This area right here is a no-no. No. Seriously? Seriously? Where do you go?
She wants her dad.
She always wants her daddy. I want her to stay away from the bar. That's what I want. All right. Do you ever do skull crushers to even your triceps? No, yeah, I do dips. Alf, where have you been? Where have you been? Dips are something that I incorporate every Friday. Hi, you've been high. Cats are fucking with the bar. biggest pains in my ass. Duchess, go. Go. All right, kitty cats move. You guys cannot be playing by the bar. God, you guys have a death wish. Go on. You too. Let's play right where it's the most dangerous. Yes. Go. Don't act like you can't get over the bar. You had to get around the bar somehow. Nope. No. Duchess, no. Go. Cat. Fucking seriously. Both of you. I might have to take this outside. If this is how it's going to be, I might have to take this outside. Because they keep wanting to get right where the bar goes. Okay, what? Fuck. Okay, now. Duchess! Go! Get away from this area. I'm going to try to do another set before I get going on the... Duchess, no. You can get around the chair. Stop acting dumb. Go on. Go on. Jesus. Getting the cats and the dogs away from here. Like, for realsies. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. All right. Whew. Get away from the door. When's the last time she went out? Round 4. This dog is going to be the death of me. Okay. As per usual. Nope. No. You're going to listen to me. As per usual. She's literally... Oh my God. We are going to be looking at the roaches first. And then we're going to go and do another set. So, without further ado, we have the dubias. Duchess. Why am I hearing children noises? You sure it's on the TV?
I said, I think it is.
All right. So these are feeder roaches, known as dubia roaches. They are a... Come here. Grab on. They are a tropical variety of cockroach. It can be used for any manner of insectivore. Come on. You having fun? Is that why you don't want to let go? Deeper, 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 deeper. He's like, I am king of the world. Come on. Get down. Good critter. Whew. Now what we do is we get a little of the fish flakes and we sprinkle it on top. Try to keep as much off of the ground as we can. All right, have a good night. It's a me, Alfio. Oh my gosh. Okay, Al. Yeah. Everybody seems to be alive. All right. Take this, put the lid on it. Okay. Really? Ooh, Oliver. Yeah, my job, it's really, really nice being able to walk pretty much as I want to on site. That is probably one of the best aspects of my job, aside from the pay that we get, which is one of the main reasons I'm still working there. Oftentimes, the weeks go by without incident. However, weeks like this week turn things on their head. Customers come in with bad attitudes. Individuals who do not like the fact that the rules exist. Rules probably exist because of people like them. We have a lot of really good customers, though. We do. However, when somebody goes and asks you about the smell of marijuana in your vehicle, the first thing that you should do probably isn't, wow, that's not any of your business. If somebody is asking a legitimate question at a facility, whether it's my facility or another facility, and they actually work there, then there probably is a legitimate reason as to why they are asking said question. Hey, Owen. It's responses like that that make my head numb. Like, we don't ask questions to be annoying. We don't. Hey, Churro. We ask questions to assess what is going on, because at the facility where I work, we cannot take bagged marijuana because there are people that have to dispose of their greenery and whatnot post-harvest. That's just a part of the harvesting. if you have said greenery in bags, you're going to get rejected. Coincidentally, if you don't have it just freely, loosely. Oh, you're already leaving. You just got here. My goodness. When you have it loosely in the back of your rig, it's not a problem. Oh my God.
Don't you rather have it contained?
Nope, because, and this is one of those moments that I talked about. Certain growers decided that they were going to mix flammable substances in with their greenery. The substances went up because there are vehicles around that have sparks. Now these are, by the way, orange head roaches. We take the adults in said colonies and we cull them so that there is no reproduction. Oh shit, there's another one right there. That was definitely a female too. Yes. So there was a fire, I think, that broke out at one of the other facilities because of that. There are other things that we have to go and contend with. Customers going the wrong direction. It's a fun one. Speeding is a definite problem. Like, I don't know where the NASCAR sign is at my work, but people are just like, I think today I shall go 40 and a 5. 40 and a 5, yes.
What is something you would do? No?
No. Shush. Don't give them ideas that I'm terrible. You tried it once? Yeah. Come on now, Alf. Be honest. How many times did you try the devil's lettuce? I've had it probably about 50 times in my life as a whole.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't exactly have a good way to get my hands on it. Duchess, move! Oh my God. Is she medicated? Did you medicate her again?
Not for the second time today.
Because that was an extra special kind of stupid that I just witnessed.
If we give her another dose, it's due now.
All right. Once this half hour, Once this half hour. Okay. Nope. No. Kids, you need to stay away from this area. You do not need to get close. Honey, you're going to be in the background.
And every time you done it.
Oliver, this is not for you to go and interrupt.
Where's she at?
She's right over here.
Okay, so she can watch you.
So, I was worried about this. No. Okay, go on. You were not to be over here. I was worried about this. When I do the squats, I hold the bar right here, which works my biceps. Yesterday, I did chin-ups, which also works my biceps. So, coincidentally, we are having a little bit of a conundrum. Duchess, get back. Get back.
Duchess.
Go on.
Just sitting there.
I don't want her near you. Duchess, get back. I don't want to accidentally hurt her. Now, one thing I was thinking about doing down the road is incorporating over the head, what is that called? Vertical press. Not today. Nope. What is going on? It started to like tip forward, and that's why I let it swing. It is just not a good day for squats. One, two. Wolf! You see that I'm trying to keep everyone out from this area. You need to not do that. You need to not. Lay down. Lay down. God damn it. I'm gonna accidentally put one of these damned animals in the fucking grave. Yeah, that was interesting. One, two, three, four. It is definitely a weekday. I don't think I'm going down all the way. Steroids ain't giving me the shits. It's gonna make me fucking have to these damn animals in here. Every time I try getting them away from my feet, here comes another one, bound and determined to get too close. Alright. Okay. So this is our Therapho subhypophysis. We're not going to spend too much time looking at her due to the fact that she is pre-molt. Just going to look inside, spritz her cage down quickly, then move on. Now, it's a very basic cage setup, by the way. Very basic. Shut the fuck up, Alf. Don't. No, my God. Oh, it's glitching pretty bad. That is Legs the Therapho subhypophysis, a tropical New World terrestrial tarantula. She is primarily an insectivore. Yeah, well, luckily I don't take steroids, so. No, my aggression is all natural. Don't need to take fucking steroids for that shit. Here we go. And that.
No competition.
Yeah, oh yeah. There was one video I saw where a woman totally fucking shat right there on stage. There was a guy who was bound and determined to literally lift a ton. I don't think he shat his britches, but he was like bleeding out of his nose, turning beet red. So
I've seen people pass out from weight lifting, trying to lift more.
the one guy was a cheating ass, so I laughed at him, star-spangled spackling his britches. Oh my god. That is fucking terrible. Maybe, just maybe, don't use steroids. And so many people on the workout group that I moderate for use them. And they swear by them. And they're constantly trying to convince other people that the only way they're going to get swole is by taking steroids. Because naturally speaking, you can't gain muscle mass simply by lifting weights, can you? Jesus. Alf, you are so fucking foul. What? I swear to God, it's either your phone or YouTube needs to fix their shit. Right now, my wife has to back out every time somebody says something, basically, and then go all the way back in to see a new comment. Whew. Shit. Sorry, girl. Hey, Adam Pascal. All right, here we go. Oh, she's still not in her den. So I think we missed this one's cage yesterday. This is our green bottle blue tarantula. Maybe. How old's your phone, honey?
This is one that Dad had and used for a little bit.
God, why is it so fucking glitchy? Yeah, it's not responding to any of my fucking clicks on here. So she is. How long since I cleaned my storage? I don't fucking. Oh. Do you know?
That could be what your phone issue is too, then.
But I don't know how to fucking clean out my storage.
So just comparing addresses on these boxes, and it looks like it's the same person shipping it, but the recipient address is.
Now these tarantulas are not necessarily easy to take care of as your standard tropical terrestrial tarantulas, because they are in fact a little bit of a combination of both terrestrial and arboreal. Green bottle blue tarantula species that will take advantage of both foliage and of terrestrial settings. As you can see in that image, she is happy and healthy on the ground. However, probably about 3 months ago, she was utilizing her log hide, which acts kind of as an arboreal setup, to keep herself happy and healthy. Alf, okay, no, that's too far. Come on, I'm gonna take a hammer to this phone. All right. What is he saying? What is who saying? Alf? He's talking about grannies pissing their panties. That's what Alf is talking about. Nasty motherfucker.
What I got right here is that handheld X-ray that we use to scan the doors, door panel, try to find any anomalies with the compartments, anything like that.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Hope I went low enough. Feels like it at the time, but then I question it when I get up. Whew. Whew. You're looking for at least 60 degrees at the knee. What?
He made you after he was mean in the middle of the night.
What do you mean I was mean in the middle of the night?
Sorry, bedtime.
She was.
You know, she came up, poked me in the cheek with her nose before she curled up.
She was hugging like the whole middle of the bed.
That's why
She had her
almost no covers.
She had her paws up against my back. That was wildly uncomfortable.
Hey, you seem to sleep fine with it though.
Alf, you've literally gotten a 5-minute timeout before. Don't tell me you've never done that before. All right.
No.
What does he do? Oliver, no means no. I shouldn't have to get involved. Alf. Oliver is not the goodest boy. This morning, he literally wanted to go and maim a poor little American pit bull. What's an American pit bull? Outside. He was all big, stressy, and aggressive, gonna go tear it apart. Being a bad puppy. You hear that, Oliver?
Are you sure you want to talk to him?
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right.
Oh, everybody's in the way, too. Fine, he's fine.
He wasn't making any noise.
You didn't hear him whine?
Not. When's the last time he went out? And it's 8 now.
Almost 9.
Jesus. Yeah, we're at 27%. And the phone is super hot. Okay, maybe not super duper hot, but still very warm. Good for Oliver. Stand up for your values. Come on. All right, so this cage belongs to our Monocentropas balfouri tarantula. We have the female that you can barely see right here. We have the male curled up right in here. These are an arid species of tarantula typically found out in Yemen. They are one of about 3 that can actually live as a commune without consistently trying to kill each other. Care for this particular species of tarantula is pretty friggin' easy, as it tends to be with all arid species tarantula. No fuss, no muss when it comes to keeping the cage moist, because you don't keep the cage moist. And data being used up because we're using Wi-Fi. The data is still being used up. I have a lawsuit to file against my cell phone company. Because when you're connected to Wi-Fi, you should not be using up your motherfucking data. Furthermore, I think it's absolutely ridiculous that they still treat data as if it's somewhat finite when you get unlimited data. Like, I'm sorry, you said that my data, my phone is going to start slowing down because I use up all my fast data? I'm sorry, can I talk to a lawyer about this? Because that needs to be abolished. Like, yesterday. As does the hidden fees that they tack on to getting a new cell phone. They say, "Oh, you have a new phone for just $10 over at your local store." You go to the local store, right? By the time you leave, you spent $90 setting up your phone. Should be a lawsuit somewhere in there. It shouldn't be spread too thin. That Wi-Fi router was supposed to be for a house of 20. If it's spread too thin, again, somebody needs to contact a fucking lawyer. Because they grossly overestimated the capabilities of their product. I feel like there should be more lawsuits currently in the works against larger corporations that essentially lie to those utilizing their products. Then my phone, dude, this is a new phone. It shouldn't be working hard at all doing any of this. It shouldn't. One more reason why I just want to take a hammer to it, if that's the case. Technology, this is one of my biggest pet peeves. They go and they say that they've advanced in technology, yet at the same time, the systems that they use in said technology do not support the lifestyles that they are trying to sell to the people through the technology itself. Oh, you can support whatever media you want to run on the phone. That is until your cache is full. Well done. The fuck? It's ridiculous. Might as well not have it in the first place. Oliver. Really? You're driving me nuts. Get out of here. Yeah. Fuck away from that door. Oliver, get away from that door. Duchess. You're driving me nuts. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go. Oh my fucking god. Duchess, go. Why do I have to get aggressive? You will all have your little doggy time soon enough. I would like to get through with at least half of the animals before we do that. All right. Still at 27, but at least it's not getting lower. All right. So. This is our Lacidora Parabana. Were you wearing a shirt with a comic book hero on it? because that'll set some people off. So this is Elastiodora parahabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. It is one of the larger species. Not what I would consider amongst the top 3 largest, due to the fact that these critters have to compete for the Theraphosas for that title. Theraphosa apophysis, Theraphosa blondi, and Theraphosa burgundy are all members of the same general family, hence, Theraphosa. They roughly get about the size of a dinner pig. Alf, a red lantern, and the Hulk is nearby. Oh my god, what the fuck? You know what? Could have been somebody with a dose of the tism. Just saying that sounds like something an autistic individual might do. Just fine. Just saying. Sparking that is something that I've had to come to terms with other individuals. Starting random conversations about stuff that we were never in mid-conversation about. Now these tarantulas right here, going right into it, like I just said, these tarantulas right here are, again, tropical terrestrial New World tarantulas. They can be found in South America, generally Brazil. They are notorious in the pet trade. Twitter was a dumpster fire before
Why
that.
are you whining?
I have no idea why he'd be whining. I think they want to have their doggy time. I think that's what's going to happen next. Give me a chance to recuperate a little bit longer. And come on. Guys, you shouldn't have to... They need to go outside. Ridiculous. Yeah, I quit Twitter a while ago. I was even paying for it for a minute there. No, you're paying for something when you can get the same level of disrespect on different apps you use for free. The internet in general, yeah. There are a few silver linings coming out of it. I'm seeing individuals who normally would be just absolutely against conservatives as a whole.
Are they both sitting at the door?
Yeah, they both need to go out. Actually trying to sympathize with what's going on. But then again, I've also seen liberals out there who have turned into absolute monsters. Friends of mine, to be precise, have turned into absolute monsters and revel in the current atmosphere. Like, it is their favorite thing in the world, and I have never been more appalled of people in my entire life when it comes to that. The overall behavior of humanity in moments like this will tell you exactly what you need to know about individuals. There's a song called "You Find Out Who Your Friends Are," and I think it needs to add another line to it that revolves around crazy shit happening out in the world, because you really do find out who your friends are and what your friends are all about when this kind of shit kicks off. Where is the lead? It's right in front of me the whole time. All right. Only have 27% on here. So hopefully they don't take too long. It's actually pretty bright out. Excuse me, I am attached to the other end of the line. Oh yeah, he had to take a super shit. He went right out and did it. He's like, I think today I'm not gonna go and walk laps around the yard before I do this business. I think I'm just gonna pop a squat and get it done. Yeah, you had a severe storm north. Really fun to experience. But unfortunately, we just had overcast all day. No rain, no thunder, no lightning, just gray. Now don't get me wrong, it was really nice not having to take the hard hat off for most of the day. Because usually I have to swap my hard hat off for my ball cap. But it's gonna be that gray. Don't keep the rain at bay. You need we had a tornado that came through here. It literally ripped a chunk out of a forest about, I'd say, 4 years ago. Oh, he's taking another shit. Apparently, he's had enough fiber in his diet. Well, that was puny. All right, Oliver, come on. Come on. I actually think we had more than one tornado experience because we had trees along Highway 30. They were short, shrubbier fruit trees that literally got ripped out of the ground and then dropped shortly where they were ripped out of the ground from. So, come on. Nope. Oliver, no. This dog. Come on. No. Oliver, we're not spending all night. No. Oliver, you don't set the rules. Come on. Come on. No, you don't set the rules. No. Oliver. He's literally trying to go from one side to the other. You're done. Come on. Get your ass up here. No. Oliver, I need to take your daughter out. Now. Okay, fine. You better take a third shit. You better take a third shit. And he just went across the yard to Oliver poop time, he says. It's basically me telling him to hurry the fuck up. No. You're not just going to stare up at the sky at something that I can't see. Child. He's fucking doing the creepy dog thing. That's all you're here for? Let's see. Come on. Oliver, stop pulling on the line. Well, other than the fact that there's one star up in the sky right now that you can see. I've got to take your daughter out. Oh my fucking... I swear to God, don't do it. Alright, let's go. Doing it again. What is it? And he's scratching himself. It's not a star, that's a Chinese weather balloon. Oliver, come on. I'm literally running out of energy right now. Oliver, stop scratching. Let's go. No, you're not going for another lap. Get your ass over here. I knew you didn't have to pee again or poop. You just wanted to go out the edge of the yard and contemplate the vastness of the universe. It's no moon, it's a space station. No, it's a dog. What?
You know your issue with him just now?
Yeah?
I had the same issue all freaking day.
He kept staring off at the sky?
And walking around.
I gotta take him for a WALK then. Oh wait, I can't because I'm waiting for this little shit to heal. That's no moon, it's a space laser. Oh god. Duchess, what do you smell, buddy? Trying to check, see how much percentage I have. 25%. That's not bad. And she's peeing. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. I can already tell. I can almost fall asleep on my feet. It's fantastic. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'll get to sleep in. Duchess! There's nothing over there we're staring at. Go potty. Duchess! There's nothing there. Nothing there. There's a helicopter coming in. I can hear it. Maybe that's what she's barking at? No, you're not, Al. I've heard what you do to buddies that you put anywhere. You're gonna make me go on a spirit quest on shrooms in the middle of tornado season. No, yeah, you wouldn't get too close. Now. If it sounds like a train, walk toward it. Just come on. Oh my god. Duchess! Alright, come on. You're done. No, you're not done? Well, then take a shit! It's S-H-I-T. That's not a shit I motherfucking see. Mm-hmm. That's what they always say. And then there's confusion and screaming and driving really fast. Duchess, come on. No, we're not playing this game. Girl, you are literally standing in the same spot, smelling the same area, like it's somehow going to give you any new information. Oh my God, Duchess. Let's go. Come on. Nope. No. Nope. Come on. Let's go. Hear that, honey? This tornado chasing.
Again, no.
No, not even a little one.
You know what? Sure, go with that. Just you and him.
I think I would rather not. I think I would be too
I'll put you
scared.
in charge.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening. That solicited certain things, well, tried to solicit certain things for me for a very long time. There are some trust issues there.
Right?
No! Why? No, shh. She just came out of the hallway licking her lips.
She hasn't been in long enough to go do anything.
Bullshit. Hello? Waiting for an invitation? Huh? Oliver, are you waiting for an invitation? She's so happy. The hell?
How dare that dog love her daddy?
She's just incessant about it. Incessant about it. Yeah. Ridiculous doggos.
Maybe for a little bit.
What did he say?
Nothing.
No.
See, he's all for it.
If you can't tell, she's shaking her head in the background. Oh, the babies. Oh, the babies.
Hi.
Papa dogs, Papa dogs. Baby. There you go. There you go. Duchess, go on. Go on. It's kitty time. The kitty time.
Duchess, you're not supposed to be playing. touches. Get off of them.
Oh, you're purring up a storm now. Oh. Purr. Purr.
Hey, guys.
What would be funnier is if the
As if that happened.
what would be funnier is if the knockoff brands were better quality than the initial thing.
Oh, I won't forget.
You're so cute. You're so cute. Bobby. You guys wanted. There he is. Oliver, you've already gotten all the attention you need. It's Wolf's turn. It's Wolfie's turn. Oliver, back the fuck up! Yes, you're very cute. Now get the fuck away from me. Go on. There you go. Oliver, ain't no motherfucking way.
Move Duchess.
Oh, God. And that's why I'm not going. All right. Could you please show me what the percentage? 22, and it should be increasing. All right. So I can get this done. One, two, 4, 5, 6. Lightning can. You're so funny. Ha ha ha. Whew. Can't forget them tassels. God damn it. Come on. Phone, register my finger. It's 22%. Don't tell me it's not oh my God. Now you want to try to pull the shit. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna break this phone right here. Grab it like that. Snap it. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Because I'm sick and tired of these devices not wanting to work.
What can I understand about no roughhousing?
Do we need to give her trazodone?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, then let's drug our dog. Okay. Oh, that's right. After we're done with the scorpion and
Did you have to remind him?
the whitening, well, luckily I have it on a video instead of going to recite it out loud. So, and once I'm done with this, I guess I'm gonna have to fucking figure out how to clear caches. I'd rather just put a 9mm through my phone, but I know it would catch on fire if I do that. This device brings out the most just not a good version of me. Every time I try to use it, it just makes me more and more.
Only that's happened with every single phone we've got.
It's fucking retarded.
Ow! Oh, that's my toe.
All right. Wolf, move.
She got it.
Come here, Wolf.
He's like, what are you doing? Duchess is like, what about me? Do I get kisses? Dad.
Come here. Come here. All right.
Sorry. Oliver, you can cut out that shit.
He wants back outside, huh? Duchess, you need to stop roughhousing so I can just take the two of you outside. Go on.
What?
All right. Her cage looks moist enough. You'll hear the poem once I get done taking care of these animals. I'm going to let her cage dry out a little bit. Starting to get a certain color we don't like. So this, what? This is our Asian forest scorpion. We believe that she is very much pregnant. Very much pregnant. She was bought at Petco 2 years ago. Which means that if she is pregnant, she did not get pregnant by a male. They do not have the ability to retain sperm, and they can only gestate for about 18 months. So, process system isn't responding. What are you talking about? Maybe you should update when I'm not going live, you dumb piece of shit. I'm about ready to just give up on devices. Come on. Phone. Guys, we're going to have to do something crazy. I hope it doesn't shut down the whole system. But this phone is acting like it needs to get... Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to destroy this phone. Hold on. Come on, phone. Register my fucking touch. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Work! This is really ridiculous, guys. Oh my god. I cannot get it to fucking even let me exit out at this point. Would you just... Oh my god. Come on. I'm trying to press the 3 lines so that I can exit all the way out and start it. And it's just not wanting to do what it's supposed to. That's not helping one bit. Come on, phone. Holy shit, this is ridiculous. Alright, we're going to try it a different way, guys. I might have to log back on after this. I'm literally holding down the power button right now, and it's not registering a thing. Oh my god.
So, hon, can you get it to that screen pops up? You can like turn the flashlight on and off.
No, it's not responding to anything, honey. That's why I'm having such a hard time. I just want to break it in half at this point. It doesn't want to turn off. It doesn't want to go and flip around. It doesn't want to do anything. It's like, seriously. I swear to God. Don't tell me it's not working. Yeah, I know, but it keeps saying UI isn't working. And I'm about ready to just fucking snap. I'm about ready to take this phone and throw it onto the concrete outside. Because this is ridiculous. This is it. This is where I have the legit crash out fucking moment here with this damn phone. Constantly saying it's not responding. This is a relatively new phone. I am... Oh my god. Pop. Clearly the system's working. Clearly it's working. Quit telling me it's not responding. I might have to shut down this live stream because it's not responding apparently. Despite the fact that I'm talking to you better than I was before. Close app. If it's not responding, close app. Fucking... Hopefully it's working now. Hopefully it's working now. Legit gonna crash out. I'm gonna take this phone and I'm gonna hurl it at the concrete outside. Biggest waste of my money ever. No wonder they wanted to just fucking get it off their shelves. Oh my god. What does W mean? WB mean? In any case, hopefully the system doesn't keep hitting me with that UI stuff because I'm not in the mood anymore. I wasn't in the mood to be. All right. Whew. So this is biofluorescence, not to be confused with bioluminescence. Bioluminescence occurs when an animal creates a glowing effect via the chemicals in its own body. Biofluorescence requires an external UV light source to create a glow due to chemicals inside the exoskeleton. These animals are pretty much notorious as being carnivores. They like to live under flat surfaces. They need plenty of water to drink, especially when they're looking like her. Jesus Christ, kitty. Legit gonna crash out because of this phone. I was born at an age where texting was pushing the same button over and over again to eventually come up with a word. I was around, I believe, when internet started really kicking off.
Well, I think I could fit. It's not letting me do the cache part on the whole phone,
Yeah.
but you could do individual apps.
Whew.
So I have a couple of ideas.
All right. So as you can see, this scorpion here has got herself kind of a pregnant situation going on. She's thick. Hopefully we'll have babies soon. When that happens, I am going to be ecstatic because these can live in a communal setting. And we can raise them and slowly sell them off. However, they usually go for about $20. So it's not like we're going to make a huge profit. More so, I'm just worried that we're going to be raising the babies. All right. That was a little lame, Alf. That was not the best you have.
Shouldn't the landing strip be on the front?
Yeah. You'd think.
No, it needs to be an arrow on the back.
Okay.
No.
No. I'm ignoring it. At night, he wears Al, how high are you? There's our whitey. Tropical terrestrial. New World tarantula. She is generally found in the same area as the Lacidor parahabana down in Brazil, as far as they know. They are definitely a touch more reclusive than their cousins, and they take a longer bit of time to molt. So let's get that watered down. Hi, how are you? Not high enough to deal with telephone shit. All right. Be careful. Where is my tablet?
Did you just take it in there?
Why would I take my tablet in there? No. Did I leave it on the chair? Yeah, I did.
Oh, it's right there.
All right. You guys ready? Oliver, get away from the door now. I already took you out. You better freaking knock it off. All right. Wait, is this attached to... Wait, that shouldn't matter. No, I didn't... All right, are you guys ready?
Touches, he's not talking to you. Or you, Oliver.
A physical vice may seem nice, but
Oh my
my
God.
advice before
Yeah,
grabbing
nope.
a slice
Exit.
of cake that seems to entice is to check another. A physical vice may seem nice, but my advice before grabbing a slice of cake
Oh my
that seems to
God.
entice is to check another's device for genital lice. Oh, you thought I sought it's caught, not the real issues I brought to be taught. Well, you ought not be distraught, because this happens a lot. If you mean to hatch a plan to match with one to catch a snatch or scratch an itch you've meant to dispatch, a dame or dude may exude moves viewed as the right kind of lewd to get you in the mood, but the level of screwed imbued might have you conclude that the wrong dick might inflict an ick that might make you sick, as miniature sadistic tricks inflict an itch that's hard to kick. They'll play hopscotch on your crotch and botch any top-notch ideas you've got to get hot when you ought not to lice you've brought. One may believe these creatures sex leaves are mites, but we've been deceived by information received as mites cause scabies, while these cause other degrees of unease. These insects affect where hair follicles connect in manners I suspect tied to events rather wet or erect, and elect to collect blood from those they infect. They have creams to kill these critters that seem to ream one's esteem, but maybe don't dream of trying to tag team with folks most deemed too extreme. lest you despair because insects have prepared lairs in your pubic hairs.
There you go. Alf, did you catch that? The fuck? Aren't those the little itty bitty gnats that bite you that are down near microscopic? Bravo, I'm actually impressed. Right? Right? The creepy music in the background really ties it together. It's very very good. If I do say so myself, which I do say so myself. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put a little bit of lettering to it, and then I'm gonna post that up as a video on YouTube. What? There's Trigger, Tigger, Diggers.
Figures.
Ooh, good one. Figures. Nice. The good news. The good news about being able to do videos is when I do eventually slip up on a word, I can go back and reapply myself like I did on this one. And because I messed up 2 or 3 times. But what I did was, as soon as I messed up, I took my hand off of the microphone symbol on CapCut, and then I started over again. So all right. So, as per usual, we're going to do a little bit. We're not going to go and necessarily tell you what world these little assholes are from, because that would make no sense to everyone. Get out.
I thought it was funny.
So there is a type of lice that is far from nice. It's the price for rolling the dice. Yes. Rhymes with cubic device, if you catch my meaning. Also known as crabs.
Cuteribas, those sound familiar.
The fuck are you talking about?
What is it?
Cute cutaribas?
Isn't that one of the kind of worms that like a botfly larvae?
Possibly. We are also almost done with generally speaking, with the line. We still got probably 2 more sets to do. I'm hoping that my legs are going to be sore, but I knew that we were going to have issues. I think next time what I'm going to do is probably, rather than doing the chin-ups on Wednesday, I might just go and swap them out and just do pull-ups, chin-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups. Because if I'm going to be going and doing squats on Thursdays, I need to be able to use my arms to the fullest extent. So my biceps are already sore, and because I do the front squats the way that I do them, it tends to put more on my fucking biceps. So it's like, whew. Rodent bots. So they are a form of botfly. We probably already covered them. Rodent bots, also known as cuterbara flies, are parasitic insects whose larvae infest rodents, rabbits, and other small mammals, causing boil-like swelling called warbles on the host's skin.
That's what I thought it was.
The adult female fly lays eggs on vegetation near host burrows, and the larvae hatch when a warm-bodied animal passes by, entering the host through natural openings. The larvae then develop under the skin, feeding on host fluids before exiting to pupate in the soil.
We've seen a lot of those on like the Dr. Phil show.
Yeah. Yeah, we've already covered bot flies. Alright.
This lady actually had done 2 prior trips to this one day, and she probably gets anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 just for bringing the load over to Europe. What happens next is we do contact HSI. HSI does come. They'll call and see if it's federally. If not, then they'll stay. Today was a good productive day. We looked at the team. We walked off the streets over there in Europe. That's what we live for. I mean, we love to rush with it, and every day's different. And that's what I love about the job.
3, 4, 5. Jesus. I really hope my fucking body's sore tomorrow. I know my biceps are gonna be. All right. Okay. Now, let's. Duchess, can't go. Go. What are you doing, Duchess? Hey. Go.
She's like, you didn't specify which way.
Okay. Mochi is all the way out. No, no, guys. You're not going to get the attention you want right now. Okay. Now, this is our Harpic deer pulchrites. This is an arid species. I swear, Wolf's got a sinus infection. Oliver, no! Get away from the door. You've already been outside. You were outside like maybe 20 minutes ago. You're going to wind up in a kennel is where you're going to wind up. You keep this up. All right, so this is our Harpic deer pulchrites. His name is Waffles. Waffles was initially what I thought to be a male. However, he's acting more like a juvenile, so we might not actually know yet.
He might not know.
We might not.
I thought
Jesus.
hard.
I'm sorry. It's just been a really stressful night tonight. And after dealing with the phone, my freaking fuse is like gone. I really hate this device. I hate this device as much as I hate having drinking alcohol at this point. Because it frustrates me to levels that I don't want to go. And one of my hobbies is going live at night trying to do this. And when I can't do that, it just agitates me. And then I get stuck having emotions, which I don't want to have. This tarantula is an old world species typically found in Africa. It is an arid species. Generally speaking, they like to live under the surface of the soil, although they will make dens above ground if need be. Swear to God, I'm going to get rid of this phone. Okay, so this is a Lasiociano sazamai. It is a tropical terrestrial New World tarantula typically found, again, in areas like Brazil, living either on or under the surface. This is a male, so he'd be likely on the surface looking for a female. This one has gotten out quite a few times in the past, 2 or 3 to be. I said top messages. Oh my God. Humans can be infected. This little phone of mine makes me feel malign. This little phone of mine brings out bad designs. This little phone of mine is fucking with my mind. Generally speaking, with these tarantulas, you got to be a little bit careful, especially when they're younger. They will try to get out. They will try to get into things. Well, not get into things. Try to find their way into things that can help them stay at large. For instance, my brother's backpack was used briefly by said tarantula that I not just showed you, but showed you before that one. Wait, did I show you the large one? I might not have. All right, hold on. This is our other critter keeper that is full of crickets. They're actually doing quite well, despite the fact that their cage has been toppled a time or two due to the kitty cats. But
The cats, they keep jumping from on top of Blake's cage onto the cricket or to the roaches.
we gotta keep them off of.
I'm trying.
We need to get that fly swatter thing up. Not, the one that snaps their paws. The rat trap one.
You know where it is?
It should have been in the bathroom. I don't know if it's not there anymore. But if they keep that up, we're going to have to go and put her... Actually, we could technically do that. We can put her down where the centipede was. But well, they won't be able to get to her if she's right there. But it's probably why she's all in a fucking defense curl. It's not good. For those that don't know, our Theraphosa hypopsis is pre-molt. And when they're pre-molt, you don't want them getting jostled too much. And apparently the cats are playing hopscotch on the top of her cage. So, yay, guys. Let's see what you want to hear. So what we're going to do is we're going to take her cage. We're going to set it down here. We're going to take care of the last tarantula. And we're going to come over here. Bring out the crickets. Take care of the crickets. Pull out any dead that might be in there. And we already took care of everything else. So it'll be time to go to bed. And that's ultimately what we want. I'm sorry for my attitude tonight, guys. I expect more from technology. I do. We have come so far when it comes to technological advancements. Why the fuck do we build technology to fail so swiftly? We should be past this by now. We can send people into space. We can communicate with individuals across the globe. We can do a number of various things that were once deemed impossible. Why in the fuck do we have a system set up that makes it so you've got to go back and clean out your cache? The boys know what they're doing, teasing you can't eat me. Yeah, well, I don't want her to get teased to death.
No, they get up there to nap.
Well, they can go up there and they can nap all they want, but they can't do it on top of that tarantula cage. That poor critter. Honest to God. We're not going to go and effectively fill up the other cages for a minute. I do need to get the dirt out of that cage and put it somewhere and then get the other dirt drying out for the alligator lizard because we need to clean out her cage. What in the fuck all? So one of the things that's causing my headset to run out of battery, every time it gets a message on there, it turns itself on. So yeah, I'm gonna need to charge that while we're gone tomorrow, so that I can come in. We need to charge yours. That's gonna be a discussion that we're gonna be having with your doctor. And I have a feeling they're the ones that are gonna instigate that discussion. All right, here we go. Duchess, thank you. Literally, she just turned around and walked off. It's like, girl, not right now. Please, no. Mimi says, hi, Mrs. Critter.
Hi.
Right. The last tarantula. Here we go. Yeah, but you know the critter keeper with the red lid? It's chock full of crickets. So while we've been buying crickets, apparently we've been crickets without realizing they're going to need food, though. All right, so this is our other Lasiocyannosazamai. This species was initially called the Pteranopelmosazamai. This one's cage looks fairly moist. I don't think we're going to need to hit it with water again. Jesus. These critters, generally speaking, make for great pets if you don't expect to hold them a lot. But that's the way it tends to go with all tarantula species. Seldom do you come across a tarantula species that actually enjoys being handled. Dips. Kettlebell squats. Decline. All right. When it comes down to it, most tarantula species don't like to be handled. They don't like to feel like they are on an unsecure platform. Generally speaking, they want to they want to be able to assume that they have a stable footing somewhere. If they do not feel that they have a level of stability, they will sink their fangs into whatever they're on to make sure that they don't fall. I do not have the farts today. Hey, Adam Pascal.
Even with the eggs?
No, eggs don't make me fart, honey.
So it's just me.
Oh, it might have
In our
something.
house.
I was gonna say, might have something to do with your Hirschsprungs. Was I not supposed to mention that on camera? Or it could just be that you're not using up that protein as much as you should be.
Whose fault is that?
Kind of mine, yes. We need to find that other band because that alone would help. I'm pretty sure that's a 15-pounder. And all you have to do is step on it with one foot and then curl it with the other arm. In any case, it's not necessarily. It's not necessarily. Yeah, basically what you just said. It's not necessarily that they have longer legs, because generally speaking, those tarantulas, the males, tend to be smaller than the females. What it is they have a smaller carapace, and they have a smaller abdomen, with, generally speaking, normal-sized legs. So they wind up looking very spindly in comparison with the females, which, you know, it kind of makes them look a little bit like a walking joke, so to speak. All right. Take care of the crickets, and then we're going to do the last set. It's probably only going to be 4. I want this arm to be bigger. Gosh darn it. It already looks massive. Holy shit, honey, are you seeing that? My God. I have a dimple on the back of my arm. It's fucking wild, guys. Fuck. Oh, that is wild shit right there. I might not have good biceps, but my triceps are on point. That they are. Looking like tree stumps. What the fuck is going on over here? Okay, looks like we have some dead crickets. Not good. Then again, when you have over 200 crickets in a cage, some of them are going to go bye-bye. Jesus Christ, is this a speedway? Don't you even think about it. Where did I put my tongs? Oh, there they are. The princess crab?
Is that one where when she sits it don't feel it, she said?
Oh, God.
Get it from the princess and the feet.
Okay, I'm going to go and clean out their water.
The issue with methamphetamine is that it's kind of running rampant right now. We're seeing a lot of it coming in south of the border, and many times it's not just methamphetamine, it's laced with fentanyl. So it's definitely a public safety risk. When we get your team within the interview with the subjects and try to determine what their involvement.
Ooh, that's a molt right there. That's a molt.
And then we'll move on to our next operation.
That's a dead cricket. Generally speaking, dead crickets are not going to be hanging on to shit. So we'll go through. Are you alive or dead, child? No, he's on the cusp of being dead. And all their food's gone, so that might be why some of them are dying off. I'm just not feeding them enough. So we might try some. Well, last time I did fucking dog food. Started to mold, so maybe not that. Damn it! Well, enjoy chasing that cricket down. Alright. So we're just going to put that back together. Eventually we'll have this down so we get maybe 1 or 2 deaths a day. But ultimately what we want to see, above all else, is a level of sustainability where the crickets are reproducing in mass, just like our roaches. Unfortunately, crickets are 10 times harder, in my opinion, to take care of than roaches. Hi, baby. That right there is a juvenile male. He's subadult. He's got one more molt ahead of him. All right. Let me grab that. Alvin! That's what I'm turning into. I'm turning into the dude off of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
And the cats are the chipmunks.
Cats and the fucking dogs.
Okay, guys, we're gonna be doing X-ray out, plain sight. Got the flight from Jamaica coming down. If we find anything in the suitcases, any bags, any powder, make sure you got your gloves, got everything you need, and let's see what we can find. We've been out here on the ramp waiting for them to hook a belt loader up. Probably a good 20, 25 minutes. Still no ground, bro. And keep playing ball for passengers. I've already had a crew upstairs to do a walkthrough. Nobody's pushed any bags or anything. No belt loader, no food, no.
Yeah, they're all out of food. It's just gone. So I think we're going to have to increase that so that we don't have to worry about them keeling over. On the world's... We already did that. It was the hippopotamus. It's either that or we do it on humans. But the hippopotamus, from what I understand, is the world's deadliest creature. You want me to do a poem about humans? The whole universe was in a state when nearly some odd billion years ago expansion started. Wait, that a little too far back? My bad. Alf, you're fucking one to talk. All right, so there are just a shit ton of baby crickets in here. And haiku style. You and haikus, I swear. This is the unintentional critter keeper where the majority of the youngins have sprung forth from. There might be a couple of adults in there, but they are primarily all juveniles. It's just like the orange head roach colony. Almost done, honey. All right. At least the veins are starting to stick out a little bit. Now, generally speaking, veins sticking out of your arms, it's not necessarily that you're stronger, but rather that that's if they're sticking out of the temple or out of the side of your neck. Yeah, stress, high blood pressure. Generally speaking, when you start seeing veins sticking out of your skin, It is an indicator that your body fat index, your body mass index, is actually reducing. Another thing that
Not
you,
necessarily.
well, that's what I was told. I mean, varicose veins are another thing, like on your feet and whatnot, but when they really start popping out, especially when you have very little fat on there anymore, yeah. If you're looking to lose weight, which a lot of people out there are, you have got to look at it this way. Your best bet is to start moving and grooving. You want to get up, get active. I recommend getting up, going for a walk. Walk as far as you can the first day. Come back, rest. Maybe the next day or the day after, go for an even longer walk. Try to set goals, try to accomplish goals. I started walking about a mile a day at work. When I noticed that I was losing weight, I decided to take it as far as I could, and I'm still on that journey. I'm still on the weight loss journey. I went from 340 pounds down to 258 pounds, and it all started with walking.
It started with quitting drinking.
It might have unintentionally started with quitting drinking, but I didn't notice that I was losing weight until I started walking, okay? I swear. She tells my stories better than I do. But there is a catch. Your body goes and burns your body goes and burns calories passively. Doctors generally state that the average human burns about 2,000 calories simply by existing. 2,000 calories is generally what they tell you need to eat to stay healthy. If you take that notion and run with it, and you go out and you start burning 100 extra calories, 200 extra calories, while maintaining a general calorie consumption of 2,000 calories a day, which is hard, admittedly, but can be done, you start gaining what is known as a calorie deficit. Now, in extreme cases, when individuals cannot get out of the house, cannot get up and get active, they could put on a diet of below 2,000 calories a day to start acquiring a calorie deficit without moving. However, that is an extreme case that I don't recommend people do on a whim, because in my unprofessional opinion, because I am not a trainer, I am not a what is that called, a dietitian. I'm just somebody that has talked with a bazillion people on the interweb, on a weightlifting workout group. 2,000 calories is what your body needs to basically function adequately throughout the day. So my thought process is you maintain that 2,000 calorie diet, and then you work from there so that you don't wind up starving organs or starving your brain, or ultimately just taking the necessities that you need to exist out of the equation. I have been walking between 12 this month between 12 and 14 miles a day. At 11 and a half miles, your general calorie burn is about 1,500. At least that's what it is for me. At 1,500, with a calorie consumption of approximately 2,500, which leaves, I have a calorie deficit of about 1,000. I'm adding on extras because I know that I'm what the kids refer to as a big back. I like food. I like the way food tastes. Trying to go and initiate a regular diet like a normal person trying to lose weight is incredibly hard for an individual like me, because my tom-tom wants the yum-yum, okay? I have replaced a lot of the sugary snacks at work with eggs, boiled eggs. They're a little bit higher in calorie content, but they're higher in protein. They have the good kind of cholesterol. All around, a better snack for you than the sugary treats that you might be snacking on at work. Did I forget those? I forgot those at work. My last 2 eggs are still at work, honey.
I would throw them away when you get to work on Monday.
Ah! I was gonna have those for breakfast. All right. Last set. It's probably only gonna be 4 reps. My whole body feels sore at this point. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. I want my feet to be right. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, that'd be the end of that. Try getting as low as I could. Okay. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.